Beggars in Vietnam. It is not rare to see beggars with a hat or a big cup and ragged clothes, messy hair, sitting or lying on crowded intersections in Ho Chi Minh City. They are of every age, from toddlers to the elderly. There are many reasons that bring to this tragedy. Firstly, Vietnamese poor people always hope that one day they will win lottery tickets and become millionaires. Therefore, they spend most of their money on lucky tickets instead of working harder and saving more, or purchasing new clothes for their children. Little by little, the money is all gone, but no luck comes to these poor. Until, when they cannot purchase anything, they have to come to crowded places and ask for money. Secondly, climate changes. The earth is warmer day by day. Drought and flood damages a lot in Vietnam. Farmers have nothing to harvest, nothing to eat. That leads them to become beggars, wandering every street to ask for finance. Thirdly, children, especially from minority ethnics and the elderly, are people who do not have the ability to work, and their families do not have enough finance to take care of them. This brings about a myriad of beggars who are children and elderly people. Behind what we can see is extremely terrible truth. Many orphans or children kidnapped become slaves of liars. Leaning on huge compassion of people, these bad people force babies to drink milk with sleepy drugs and then bring those kids to crowded places. They act like their children are in an emergency situation, like cancer of the highest level, or high temperature, but do not have money to cure. With older children, they force them to ask money for people on the street. At the end of the day, these children have to give money back to their awful bosses. If they give enough money, they will be fed. If they do not have enough money, they will be left starving and be beaten. Addicted guys pretend to be monks walking around the street to ask for money. They walk slowly without any shoes like real monks. They receive a lot of money and high respect from people because everyone thinks they are real monks asking to help building temples. However, the difference between real and fake monks is that fake monks wear dirty clothes and their faces expressing unreal things. There are many other types of faking the poor. This woman acted like she was a poor pregnant lady and stood at the intersections asking for money. In the afternoon, after asking for enough money, she bought heroin and started using it in a small place. What should we do? Should we give money to beggars, especially children, so they do not have to suffer from being beaten and starvation? Should we ignore them, so in case they are unreal beggars, we will not be tricked? From my own observation, compassion is the love in our daily behaviors. The love starts with taking care and softening pains of people around us. Love and compassion are linked together that we cannot separate anymore, and both two come from the heart of ready to take care of people. However, our philanthropy must be put in appropriate cases that our compassion does not become something that can be abused. These are my solutions. There must be more caring centers where all orphans can live, smile, and be taught without being afraid of their awful bosses. These centers should connect to skill teaching centers to teach the poor skills and help them find jobs with those fruitful skills. The government have to use public finance to purchase food, clothes, and give to the poor. We need the announcement of the head of Vietnamese Buddhism that monks only go in big groups and on some unique days. Therefore, everybody knows who are real and who are fake. Lastly, when someone sees beggars on streets, they need to call police to let them know there are beggars in those areas. Police have duty to investigate that one is fake or real to give decision, arresting them or taking them to care centers. In the busy society of Vietnam, where people are always focusing on money, putting themselves as the very first priority, and thinking how to achieve higher positions, people do not take care of each other like Vietnamese used to. Furthermore, because of being tricked, people are losing their trust to each other, and compassion is gone as well. Through my solution, caring centers are reliable places that everyone can donate and build their trust in altruism like Vietnamese used to have. Don't let compassion become the source of liars seeking profit. Don't let beggars become popular jobs. Compassion must be put in the right place.